This is what happens to bauxite once it's processed. The red muddy residue is dumped into a lake high up in the central Jamaican highlands. Environmental activists say this sun-baked sludge contains high levels of heavy metals and other pollutants. It's a soil that sustains no life. Nothing survives, nothing grows.
From an environmental standpoint, all the biodiversity that exists in these locations are destroyed to facilitate this process. Mining is happening in here.
Dixon says the mud lake is also the cause of another problem. He says the heavy metals in the residue are seeping into the groundwater, and that in turn is polluting rivers and streams further downstream. The bauxite mining that is taking place here is having a devastating impact not only on the environment and surrounding ecosystems, it's also posing serious health problems for the local communities. Local residents say air near the lake is thick with bauxite dust. The dust comes from the surface of the lake and from a nearby processing plant.
We have a fundamental right to clean air and clean water and a clean environment. So it's not for someone to tell us what limits are acceptable for my lungs to breathe, to inhale.
One of the mining companies operating in Jamaica, Windalco, told Al Jazeera, "There is no toxic content in our bauxite residue facilities. Windalco utilizes the latest technology for red mud disposal. Reclamation and restoration of mined land are conducted on a timely basis." Jamaica's bauxite deposits are rich and easily accessible. But those who oppose the mining say land erosion and pollution far outweigh the revenues that bauxite generates for Jamaica. Subsistence farmers say they are especially hard hit.
I spent $332,000 right here on that piece of land here. I clean it up, plow it down, plant sweet potato and carrot. And they come and them destroy it.
Have you been offered any kind of compensation or any alternative place to farm?
No. No. No.
Meanwhile, as the dispute simmers, the mining companies continue to prospect. These soil samples will end up in laboratories where geologists will determine whether there's even more bauxite to be dug up in these hills. And that's an unnerving prospect for the environmental lobby. Anand Naidu, Al Jazeera in central Jamaica.